Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Medicotherapy Wisdom. So if you are following my previous video, we have started the sociology series and we have completed about the definition and characteristics of what the social group in our previous video. Now in this video we are going to see about the very important topic, and that is the classification of social groups. So today we are going to see about the Simmel classification. So what is a Simmel classification? It is according on the basis of the size. That what is the size of the group? Okay, so if it is according to the Simmel, he has named the dyad and triad. Dyad means two-member group. If some two people are there in one group, so that is called as a dyad. Now the dyad is of the consist of two individuals. Example: a husband, wife, teacher, student, or a two friends. And the relationship is direct and personal. Each member participation is indispensable. If one withdraws, the group ceases or exists. There is no mediator or third person, hence the emotional intensity is high. What is there in the dyad? Now, what is there and what is the characteristics? It is all written here. The dyad means the two individuals will be together. The examples are like husband, wife, teacher, or student. And this relationship will be directly to each other. It will be very personal relationship, and it will be on the basis of the emotional mostly. Okay, and it will be very much high emotional intensity will be there. If one of the person back off or one of the person stop talking, so it means that whatever the group is formed, either that group will stop or either the group will not exist. Okay, so that is what the dyad is. Now what is triad? A three-member group. It means the three individuals or a three person is coming together to make one group. Okay, how the group will be now, the groups are dynamics. Now the addition of the third person changes the group dynamics, and the collisions, mediations, and conflict can emerge. Now what it is saying, if the third person, already two person were there, so if the third person is coming into the group, so definitely the dynamics will change in the groups. There will be a kind of conflicts will be there, maybe there will be some fights in between. The mediations will be there because there is no two person, now there is a third person is coming in between, so there will be a mediator will be there in between. Okay, and interaction becomes less personal but more complex. Of course, you will not share your thoughts that much frankly as you are going to share with your best friend only. If there is a group, you can't share that much things, and the things will go more complicated. It will be more complex if you'll talk more about it in the three person or in the four person. So one member can act as a mediator or arbitrator between the two between other two. It means if the two person is talking or two person is having a conflict, so the third person can be a mediator or can be a arbitrator. Either he is going to translate each other, or either he is going to just see and observe what they both are doing, or either he will feel left out there. So this is the triad, and the example is a family with the two parents and one child, or a group of three friends. So that is the Simmel classification according to the size. Now the next classification we are going to see about the Dwight Sanderson classification, which is according to the structure. So first is the involuntary, second is the voluntary, and third is the deliberative. Now what is the involuntary? Involuntary means individual becomes a member by a birth or without a personal choice. The person was not having the individual choice to go and to join that group. Okay, but he is already there because he took a birth there in that family. Now membership in such groups is automatic and compulsory, and the individual has little or no control over joining or leaving them. Of course, the member is not having a control over to leave that group. Okay, of course, if there is a minor, if it's less than 16, it is not allowable for a kid to leave the home. So it is very less chances that you are going to leave the home out, you are going to join some other family before 16 years or before 14 years. So the membership will be automatic or it will be compulsory on you. And this group will be very small, and it will be very emotionally bonded group, and very close, a very close relationship only will be there. So what are the examples in the involuntary group? Family, caste group, racial and the ethnic community, or the national group. So these are about the involuntary group. In the name itself, actually you can learn involuntarily, which is not voluntarily you want to do, but you are doing it. Okay, now the second is the voluntary, that you want to do. So this is the individual's own choice that you want to join that one particular group. For example, if I am interested in some of the groups to join, for example, some fitness group is there and I am interested to do that kind of fitness, so I am going to join that one particular fitness group. So it is for my interest, for my objectives, so that's why I am joining that one particular group. Okay, and the membership will be very flexible. There is no restriction over me. I can join at any time, I can leave at any time. No one can restrict over me. And now what we can take an example, what we can take the example of any company. There will be a company, of course you are having rights to leave that company, or you can give the resignation letter and you can leave the company. There is no bounded. Of course, if you are signing an agreement, it will be a bounded. If there is no agreement, it's not bounded. So it is very flexible for you. You can withdraw at any time, and the relationship will be very voluntarily, and it will be very formal or secondary type of. Okay, it will not be like an informal group or emotionally bonded group. Here the emotional basis will not come first. The need will come, that you need it, that's why you join that company. So it will be focused on how the goals are there for the company and for you. If the company and your goal is same, then definitely you are going to join that company. Otherwise you are not going to join that company, you are going to leave that company. And it will not be on the emotional basis, it is purely on your need, that you need it, that's why you're joining it. It means voluntarily you want to join it. And what is the examples of it? Like some of the clubs, associations, political parties, religious groups, professional organizations. So these are some examples for the voluntary group. Now, what is a delegate group? It refers to a body of representative or a delegate chosen from a various other groups to represent them in a larger meeting, conference, or decision-making body. It means in one of the group, you are just picking up one representative. Now you're having one classroom, in that there is one class representative. So that class representative, it is called as a delegate. Okay, now not just one class representative will be there. There will be some assistants also for him or her. So that's why it is called as a delegate group, which refers to as a representatives, not just one representative. It is a representatives, one or two person or a 3 person or a group of person will be there. For example, now in a company there is a group of people will be there in the HR, who HR means hiring team, which they are going to hire the person. Now in the HR, many of the people will be there. Now, who all are will be there? Who is going to see your body posture, how you're talking, how you're on the personality basis. One will be there which is going to see that how intellectual you are giving answers, or how you are going to tackle that situations. Third, maybe on your interest, that what are the, for example, you're from commerce, from the Python field, so what are your knowledge bases on your Python. So these are some delegate groups, that are some representatives that are you are going to that representatives are going to ask the question to hire you for that particular company. Okay, so now we can also say that now from if you are a student in one college, so in that 50 students, there are 2 to 3 person who got selected for to present a paper in the conference. So that means from that class, the 2 to 3 person are the representatives from that class. So that 2 to 3 person, it is called as a delegate group. Now the members of our delegate groups are elected or nominated and act on behalf of both the represent memberships that they represent. Okay, first how they are going to be as a delegate members. Now either they are going to be elected, every that 50 members are going to delegate, or they are going to elect that who 3 person are best in their class, and they are going to make them as a representative, or they can be nominated over the 5 to 6 people, and then we can select it. Okay, membership is usually temporary or the functional, and relationships are formal and goal oriented. Of course, if you are selecting a 3 person, okay, so if the 3 person are not for permanent for every conference, not that 3 person or that 3 people only they are going, definitely the next time maybe some other 3 are going. So it will be totally on a temporary basis, and it will be on a functional basis, because there is some goal is there, that's why you are going. You want to win the prize for your class, that's why you are going. Okay, that's why it is called as it is a temporary and functional, and relationships are formal and goal oriented. What is the example of it? Members of parliament, delegates in national conventions, and union representatives. So I think this will be enough. So today what we have seen about the Simmel classification according to the size, in which we have seen the 2 things, dyad and triad. The next we have seen the Dwight Sanderson classification, which is according to the structure, involuntary group, voluntary group, and delegate group. So I hope you like this video. So please like it, share it, and subscribe it, and thanks for watching.